And
everybody has paid by now.
And then okay, so I still think it's a good idea for you guys to get some silvered arrows and bolts. I don't think that's too expensive.
Well, we can check.
Like silver tipped?
Yeah.
Like,
so we're going to an armor anyway, so just keep that in mind. So we go back to a bit more reputable part of town, and I start asking for a blacksmith, specifically one that's used to doing arms and yeah, basically just weapons of war.
Probably have tons around.
Yeah, there are not tons around, but there are a couple, like 3 or 4. And you are directed to the closest one. You can see like a couple of forge workers. It's a large shop, so there are like 4 or 5 smiths. There are 2 people who are working the counter. And you are standing in like a small line of people who come bring stuff. There are multiple adventurers who just go there to have their swords to be taken care of, for buying arrows, that sort of thing. And then it's your turn.
All right. So I say hello. A couple things we want to inquire about. The first is how much would arrows and bolts that are silvered cost? And I have it right. I have it right in front of me, Wrath. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 100 gold for 10 pieces of ammunition.
Oh my gosh!
Seems
so
legit.
much. Well, that's a lot.
You won't use them except against lycanthropes, and you don't have a magic bow, so you'll have a magical ranged advantage. Why does it say that? It's right above the weapons.
Right above the weapons.
The weapon chart.
Adventuring gear.
Right to the left of that. That's to the left of that.
Adventuring gear on the left.
Left of that, silver weapons. Right above special weapons.
What?
Adventuring gear is adventuring gear and acid,
page.
Right?
What's the PDF page?
The PDF page is 139.
Oh, 139. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, you were in like adventuring gear.
Adventuring gear, acid, alchemist, fire.
Yeah, it's to the left of that.
Silver's weapons. There you go. You can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold pieces. This cost represents not only the price of the silver, but the time and experience needed to add silver to the weapon without making it less effective. There you go.
Okay, so it's 100 gold, and I look at the 2 of them. I say it's not a bad idea. If you run into any more lycanthropes, then you'll have ranged abilities outside of just melee, because I don't think you guys want to get into melee with lycanthropes. So, if you guys want to do it...
How much does it cost again?
It's 100 for 10.
Does this affect any...
Yes.
I don't have that much.
Does this affect the probability of...
I will loan you some if you need it. This is important. You just pay me back.
Your bolts will basically stay the same.
Okay.
In recoverability.
Okay. That's good to know.
Sure, I'll do the loan then.
Okay, how much do you need?
I have well, I do have enough, but then I only have like 10 gold left.
Okay, well if you need a loan in the future, then we'll do that.
Yeah, alright, I'll do it then.
Okay, you have 10, in your case, arrows.
Oh, bolts or arrows? Yeah, he has silvered arrows. Don't use those.
Are they new ones or my old ones?
They're new ones.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be new. And then do you buy the bolts?
Yep.
Okay,
so you have 10
Are they additional bolts or
they are additional bolts?
Oh, okay.
So mark them as 10 silver bolts.
I have 35. My carrying capacity is 40. And so if I get these 10
give
more,
give 5.
Give them away.
Yeah. Like it's worth like.
Yeah, I know. It's
worth like 2.5 silver.
A couple
pieces.
silver. Yeah, a couple silver. Okay.
So you have 30 normal bolts. Okay, and then
you can see behind them are like barrels and barrels filled with arrows and bolts, and then you ask for silvered bolts, and the counter lady just brings a very small barrel with only a couple of arrows and a very small barrel with only a couple of bolts.
It's expensive.
And she then counts them out to you. and then hands them over after you hand over the money.
All right, and then I say I have some heavy armor. I want adjusted.
She nods. Could we see the heavy armor first?
Sure.
You grab the heavy armor from the cart. Just put it in front of her. She looks at it with a keen eye. Then she says, "Oh, this is a good enough shape." She then looks at you. We're going to have to measure you fully.
Fair enough.
Get it tailored.
So, another person comes, also a female. She leads you to the back. She asks you to strip down to your underwear so they can get the specific sizes for you.
And I say, don't be surprised by what you see.
Oh my god, I see nothing.
She's kind of curious.
And if she wants me to my underwear, I'll go down to my underwear. And then,
Okay.
aside from the wrap around my chest. So
Don't
she's...
we have to roll for beauty or anything like that?
No.
No.
I'm already smexy.
Perhaps roll for
Okay.
tail size.
Okay, so I do that, and then as she does, Dolos wouldn't know this because you're not there, but I reveal that my body is covered in golden scales, aside from my hands and face.
So initially she was like gone when you started undressing, and then she comes in and she's like, "Well, that was certainly not what I was expecting."
I told you.
And then she starts taking your measurements, but she cannot help but kind of touch the scales like on your back to see if they are scaly or if they are like skin.
I don't mind. I mean, if I could flex that back muscle, I do it.
You could.
You can probably all of your muscles. So she takes all of your measurements, she writes it down, and she says, "So you are aware of the costs?"
No, but I probably can afford it.
You probably can. Okay. Where does it say to tailor? It was a percentage, but I
don't know if tailoring is an actual thing.
No, it's more like she needs to tailor it to your size.
No, I know, but is like tailoring an actual thing in game, like in the manual?
I don't know. Variant equipment sizes. So the person you stole it from was a basic human.
Right.
Or
well, he was a buff human. He was very buff. Like he was probably as buff as I was.
He was pretty buff, but you are still.
I'm like, half elf.
You're larger.
Okay.
You were larger than he was, so a couple of tailoring things needed to be made, but it wasn't like he was a completely different size from you.
Right.
So, what type of armor was it?
It's plate.
So
the 1,500 gold.
That'll be 10%, so that will be 150 gold pieces to have it tailored to your size.
Awesome! I will give her 15 platinum.
Okay, you give her the 15 platinum.
That is a steal for plate armor.
She then goes around to the armor guys, gives them the measurement sheet and the plate. She says, "You can wait here until it's done."
How long would that be? Estimated?
He looks at the guy. He kind of shrugs. Hour. 2 hours, perhaps.
Well, I think I've got something else I want to do, so I think I'll come back at that time.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to go and find some place where I can exchange money. Because I have a lot of gold on me.
You go around asking a couple of questions, and people point you to, like...
bank?
Not necessarily banks. They're more like jewelry stores.
Okay.
People who work with the more precious types of metals. And a couple of very shady things.
Okay.
So
Alright.
what do you pick?
The jewelry? I'm not gonna go to a shady place.
What's wrong with Shady?
And I give him, I
I
raise
know,
my
it's-
eyebrow.
Not enough sunlight for the guy who wears a mask all the time.
I wear a wolf head.
Wow.
I'm not wearing it
Jesus.
right now. I mean, geez. Alright, so I go to, like, a jewelry place. Sure.
Okay, you enter the jewelry. You are helped fairly easily.
Okay, so just, it gets done.
Yeah, they take your gold, they give you platinum in exchange.
Okay. So that's minus 390 gold plus 39 platinum.
Okay. Anyone else wishes to do a little bit more shopping?
Yeah, I just want to purchase another rope, hemp rope, which should be I think it's 1 gold, because my other one got cut up a bit.
Okay. Oh yeah, that rope.
It says it's 1 gold for 50 feet of hemp rope.
Then it's 1 gold. And you have 50
Okay.
feet.
I'll attach the 30-foot rope to the wagon, and then take the 50 and replace it onto my backpack.
Okay. You now have 50 feet of hemp rope. Congratulations.
Excellent, thank you much.
Anything else?
Should we maybe look around, ask around about those people we saw running past us and what's going on
Well,
here?
I also want to inquire about the cockatrice to see if there's still a problem, because it's been a while.
Yeah, that too. Where would you go for that?
Probably the mayor's office or town hall.
I think this is a very big city, isn't it?
City
like
hall?
Some kind of. Yeah, maybe that.
You are probably going to the barracks.
Okay. Has an hour gone by yet, or no?
You, no, it doesn't take an hour to
Okay.
Rope.
buy a rope.
Okay. Exchange money. All right. So
Exchange money.
yeah, let's go ask around, see where we would ask for like missions or jobs or stuff for mercs and stuff, so like barracks or city hall.
People point to like kind of the front gate.
Okay.
Next to the front gate, to the north of the city, there are the barracks and also a couple of taverns that are more catered to the traveling type of people who like to go around and kill things.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll try to find someone in charge who can talk with us.
You are not going to speak to someone in charge.
Okay.
You are not going to speak like this is a metropolis. So
Metropolis,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
metropolis. There are a lot of people. The Vendor Alliance. There are about 28,000 of them.
Okay. Well,
So
we just
you
find
are-
someone who looks like they know some things.
So you basically go to the barracks area,
Mhm.
which is a kind of closed off area. The wall goes back a bit and encloses a specific area where there's a training ground, etc. Those gates are still open, and you can see a couple of travelers basically move in and out of them. And when you enter there, you can see that there's a board filled with small pieces of paper.
Okay, notice
the-
board. I look
notice
over the
board.
notice board.
So on the notice board, you see the image of the cockatrices,
Mm-hmm.
and it has been like crossed out.
Okay, so it's been taken care of.
Yeah, below there's a smaller note that says has been taken care of. They let the board hang for a little bit longer. so people can see that they are no longer a problem.
Mhm.
There is a very big poster that says "Join the Army." See the world, travel the world, help your fellow man, join the army.
Is there a dwarf that's pointing his finger at you?
Yeah, with a hat, big top hat.
No,
We want you.
we need you. No. Apart from that, there are like a couple of boards. People, blah 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 has been missing. Please find him or her. A couple of places of we need
Any more
guards,
creature
we need
subjugation?
protection.
Anything about werewolves, maybe?
Creature
There
subjugation.
There are no specific things to creature subjugation.
Okay.
A couple of human subjugations.
Could do those.
Like
Searches
bandits?
for search, possibly searches for specific persons who are wanted for crimes, that sort of thing.
Well, you guys want to turn into bounty hunters for a bit and get some money?
Yeah,
I could use some more money, yeah.
yeah, me too.
I will never turn away good coin. How does Ty feel?
It depends what the bounty is we're hunting.
It's a bear now.
Makes sense.
So most of the bounties aren't actually that high. A couple of gold, 25 gold pieces.
No, like straight up bounty camps or bandit groups.
No, not camps. Like actual specific people they are looking for.
Okay.
Like person X committed a murder, person Y has stolen a couple of horses, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Nothing
Nothing
big.
bigger. Wow, okay. You're boring.
Yeah, nothing bigger.
Just kidding.
The board is boring.
Yeah, the board is. We could go ask around where, maybe check where bigger jobs are, maybe?
We could. I want to know. I want to ask, like, what. I want to see if I can ask someone, like, why is there a big push for joining the army?
You ask one of the guards probably, since they're standing there.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he says, "Don't mention that board. It's always there. It's more of a kind of necessity."
Okay. What's the? Do you mind telling, or can you share the reason why the army's been gathering for the past week?
I don't mind telling, but I also don't really know. I
Interesting.
think that it might be just a show of force, a training exercise, or be it a big one. I'm not certain. Most of us don't really know a lot. Commanders might know.
Okay.
I don't think they would talk to us though.
Is there anywhere else that we could maybe get a job that would be bigger than what's on the notice board?
You might find some bigger jobs in the town, mostly from like noble people who do not wish to put those things on boards.
Is there some kind of middleman for finding those requests?
I don't know. I never dealt with those sort of things. I just know that they might happen.
I see. Out of character?
Could put
I think so, because if they want to get stuff done, the best way to doing it is to get some kind of, like, temporary help association or something like that. Like, finding people who can help. So,
Yeah.
like, because otherwise they wouldn't get the stuff they want done, and that just seems very ineffective for nobles. So, I give a nod, and then, what time of day is it?
It's around midday, late midday by now.
Okay.
You can probably pick up your armor.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say if there's nothing else for us to do here, let's just go get my armor and stuff, and then ask around, see if there's any big jobs, and if we can't find anything, we'll just stay the night, and then head up north.
Alright.
I understand that the cockatrices have been taken out, but unless there's large groups of them, they're rather weak. I'm far more interested in the boulet, which would be pretty darn powerful and hard for anyone, I think, to take out.
Yeah, sure. Where would that be?
The bullet is in, or bullet. It's in Himera, I think. I wrote it down. Let me double check.
Talking about the land sharks?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Himera.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
they're referred to as land sharks. They're also pronounced bullet, but I want to. It sounds French to me, so I say bullet.
Ah,
On belay.
le bullet.
Okay, so we have. So let's. I'm gonna go back up and get my armor.
You go back up. The armor is not necessarily given to you. They first fit it on you, show you how to put it on, sort of, but also checking if everything fits, if it's like the correct size. There are a couple of very small adjustments made.
I assume no one wants my splint armor in the group. Yeah,
What kind of armor?
splint, heavy armor.
No.
Yeah, you
No.
need a strength of
I
15 to
can't.
wear it.
Yeah, I can't use it either.
I'm 9.
All right.
So I'm a pretty
I'm at
scrawny
8.
weak.
Yeah, nope.
So
Barely able to lift it.
yeah, I'm going to sell off my splint armor.
They give
100.
100
I'll-
gold pieces for it.
Take that in platinum if they can.
They can.
Okay.
And you have now fully fitted plate armor.
Yay! My AC is now 20.
Yeah.
I'm so tough.
You still have your disadvantage.
Yay! Well, if we can get some of the chitin from the land shark, I've just like pay to have it modified, so it's like metal on chitin, so it's quieter. Aha! Chitin's like a dull thud. It's not metal on metal anymore. That's my idea anyway, if it's possible. Anyway, so yeah, I guess we'll try to ask
One
around to
quick
see if there's
question.
any bigger jobs to do. Go ahead.
Quick question for me. Like, there is no other lighter armor that I can have on, right? Because I want to
If you
try
have
to.
studded leather, then you have the best light armor there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
outside of getting it
Okay.
enchanted.
Yep.
Oh,
Which I
could get
probably
started,
wouldn't have
but-
been a bad idea to ask that guy about, but whatever.
Anything else?
We can also look for an inn. Maybe they know more. They
Well,
probably.
we'll go to a tavern after. Let's well, because we're gonna stay here the night anyway.
All right.
We'll look for a tavern after and just listen, find some news. But I think let's go look to see if there's any other bigger jobs in the city, in the more like the more wealthy part of town.
Yeah, just knock on their door. You need a problem solved? We are the guys for you.
Now we'll go to that area. Maybe if there's like a well-to-do tavern in that area, maybe go check that out.
You go around to other taverns. You ask around, but people are not willing or unable to give you like an answer from. Oh yeah, so and so is looking for help with something.
Okay.
They
So
don't like
if
outsiders.
that's all that happens, then
They either don't like outsiders or people find it stupid to give jobs to almost anyone who says, "Hey, I'd like to have a job from a noble."
Oh.
Given that if you don't put your job on a job board, it's probably something that should stay quiet.
Okay. So let's just go to a tavern for the night, and I'll spend my 3 silver for a room and 2 meals.
Okay.
I'll
How
do my
much would
thing.
a room and 1 meal cost? 2 silver?
2 silver.
Yes.
And how good is the room?
It's not really a good room.
It's a
What's
room.
the better option?
More money. Spending
How much
more money.
more?
Where was it? It's living expenses. Is this it? No. It's close to here.
I'm used to hoofing it, so I don't care. And then with Rita's background, she doesn't really care either, because it's like as good or if not better than how she's used
Squalid
to.
is the 1 silver you can have poor for 2 silver pieces or modest for a gold.
Or
Okay.
for 2 silver?
Yeah, and that's then without a meal, so it's 3 silver.
I'll go for the modest with a meal.
That's 1 gold piece plus 1 silver piece.
Oh, I thought you said 2 silver with. Then
No,
I'll
that's
just take
poor.
the cheapest stuff.
That's quality. Which is 1 silver piece plus 1 silver piece for a meal.
Alright. How much is
Poor
1
is
silver
2.
compared to gold?
10 silver to
1
gold.
tenth.
Okay.
And Tobinius.
Yeah, I just did the same.
Yeah,
Spent
I see
silver
it.
for. Okay.
Who's going to pay for the horse? And cart, etc.
And buy horse
How
feed.
much?
can
How
all
much for
chip
the
in.
overnight?
It's 1 silver for just letting it stay for the horse, 1 silver for the cart, and silver for some food.
Oh,
Okay,
I'll pay for the
that.
food.
Okay, so I'll pay 2 silver,
Okay.
Pay 1 extra.
and then I guess I might as well buy the food now too for the. Let's see, we've got 8 days, so I'll buy another 7 days.
Go ahead.
Sure. Make
Yeah, I'll
it make
buy-
it 6.
I'll buy 2 weeks.
Wait, for horse feed or are you buying rations?
No, horse feed.
I bought the horse feed.
You're buying the horse feed?
Oh, you mean for? Never mind. I just
We-
bought it for
we-
tonight.
You
We-
just did it for tonight.
Tonight, yeah,
I'm
that's
just buying
fine.
for future. I forget how much it is now.
It's 2 days for a silver. A feed. So
No, that's way too expensive. It's not that expensive.
a silver for 2 days of feed, isn't that normal? Or is it?
No, I thought it was a copper a day or 5 coppers a day.
It's 5 coppers, which is 2 days is 10 coppers, which is a silver.
There you go.
So if you buy 7, it would be 3
35
silver.
copper.
Three silver and 5 copper.
Yeah.
Okay, consider it done.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some rations.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to because Ty and I both are good foragers, and I have like 10 days worth of rations on me.
Oh,
I have
alright.
like 6 as well.
Yeah,
I've got like
there
15
was
days.
some maze thing filled with rations.
Yeah, we just took all of it because why not?
Tobinius.
Yes, sir.
Before you sleep, I want you to make a nature check.
And then can I roll a performance
Okay.
check?
Yes,
See
you
how
can.
well I do.
You are a terrible performer. You've been fighting too
Oh
much.
come on, an 8 isn't terrible. It's an average night.
Yeah, 8's not terrible.
I'm just a little rusty is all.
For
If you
stealing?
turn it sideways, it becomes pleasurable.
Right. Hey, no.
Yeah.
You can.
There you go, 25.
Is he going around stealing stuff from the people in the tavern?
Yeah,
By the way,
yes.
we're listening for news, so let's. I'm gonna perception check.
Ada, you gotta roll 1d10.
I rolled an 8. Rita rolled a 2.
Here's your 1d10 for
You have 4 copper pieces. Crowned
copper.
together. Yeah, the people
Poor
aren't
man.
wealthy here.
Okay, so we had a high of a 19 for the perception check.
Oh, do I have to also do perception?
So
While I steal?
for your general talk,
I suck.
you really are bad at perception. It's insane. I want
I
someone
can
to
steal
check
so
for me,
well,
but
but I can't listen.
I
These roll
don't
like 1 or 2
think-
good perception rolls.
Yeah, I don't think you've rolled above like 10.
He has, but like very
My
rarely.
Your perception.
No.
He rolled like a 17 once. I emphasize the word once.
Oh yeah, once. I remember once, but for the rest it was all low.
Wow. There's a lot of talk and whisper about the army and why they have gathered before Abdera. And apart from that, there's like usual gossip. Not very interesting.
Okay, fair enough. Sleep in morning.